Right then.
In a world where no one knows the truth, we are here to give you the answers you deserve. We will hunt for the truth and expose the lies.
What if?
Hello to everyone out there watching, and welcome back to
What If?
The show where we talk about conspiracy theories all day long.
Today we're going to be talking about some freaky-deaky, supercalifragilistic conspiracy theories, so get ready for the best 15 minutes of your lives.
First of all, these aren't even conspiracy theories, they're real. Today we'll be talking about how Lorde is actually as old as your mother, Princess Diana's crash in Paris that was not all that it seemed.
We will also be talking about how Elvis Presley faked his own death, and lastly, how Marilyn Monroe was actually murdered.
Stay tuned, because after this short poop, we are going to jump right into our first theory. See you after the break.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Seen your pretty face soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sec for us to roll. Married to the money, introduce me to your stove. Show me how to whip and all remix and flow. I'll be a show queen, let me hit the bando. We be counting up, watch how far them bands go. Everybody hating, we just call them fans, oh. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. And I can ride with my baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Seen your pretty face soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sec for us to roll. Married to the money, introduce me to your stove. Show me how to whip and roll, remix and flow. I'll be a drag queen, let me hit the bando. We be counting up, watch how far them bands go. Everybody hating, we just call them fans, oh. In love with the money, I ain't never letting go. And I can ride with my baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I'll be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby, yeah. I could be a drag queen. Good job. Thanks. Okay.
Lorde claims to have been born in 1996, which would make her 20 years old. Her latest video, however, presents us with an alternative set of facts. That's right, Lorde is actually 40 years old.
Lorde's peers are producing hits that consist of a little more than a single word repeated 56 times, but Lorde is calling out the economic inequalities and the rampant materialism infecting celebrity culture.
Also, many teenagers are extremely self-conscious about their body and how they look all the time. But Lorde posted a photo of her that was put in a magazine and said, "Apart from the fact that I'm pretty sure this magazine gives a new noise, I really like this photo."
This proves that Lorde is above her time and she realizes that she doesn't need Photoshop to love herself. Another reason why conspiracy theorists are saying that she is much older than she says she is. She is getting upset about missing sleep.
Like many people of an older age, she knows the importance of a good night's sleep, unlike the other teenagers who like to play Fortnite until 4 a.m.
Twitter death threats from Lorde's haters are met with wishes of goodwill and prosperity, as opposed to a typical teenage social media flame war that will go on for 5 pages.
She's not into competing with her peers. She's into raising everybody up, and that kind of mentality takes years to develop. And that kind of philosophy is way too evolved to come from a hormone-ridden teen.
At the 56th Grammy Awards in 2013, Lorde won 2 Grammys and acted like it was no big deal. Could it be because she's 40 and has already taken home 26 Grammys under another name and another face?
Although a lot of this proof is not very scientific, there is more than enough proof pointing to the fact that Lorde is really a double her so-called age.
Without a doubt, this one really raises some questions.
This has been a good one, definitely.
Yep, that's all the time we have for this segment, but we will see you right after this short break to talk about Princess Diana's crash. On the night of August 31st, 1997, Princess Diana died in a car crash. Most people believe that this car crash was an accident, but they are wrong.
Some of the people believe that the crash was a result of a secret conspiracy conducted by the agents of British state.
Police concluded that the driver who also died in the crash was heavily intoxicated and caused the accident when trying to get away from the paparazzi photographers. Many believe that this story, non-believers.
Many conspiracy theorists point to the same conclusion. Some wanted to kill the Princess Diana, and they planned the car crash. It could have been anyone. I mean, people are always trying to assault royal family members.
Our self-developed theory leads right back to Prince Charles of Wales. If you don't know who that is, he's next in line for the throne in England. He also is Princess Diana's ex-husband. They finalized their divorce August 28th, 1996.
And 1 year later, Princess Diana met her doom. Coincidence? I think not. We believe that Prince Charles planned the tragic incident and bribed the driver to crash the car purposely.
That's wild, Mason. It really, really is. It really makes you think.
Without a doubt, this has been a good one. And we'll see you after this short break. Many people believe that Elvis Presley, the most iconic musician of the 1900s, died in 1977 due to heart problems, but there is a theory that states that he faked his own death.
There are many reasons why he might have done this, and they're all very interesting. One reason might have been related to his connection to the mafia.
In 1976, Wesley was enlisted in the FBI as a special agent. His mission was to infiltrate a secret crime group known as the Fraternity.
Supposedly, Elvis actually volunteered for this position, most likely due to his dedication to the FBI and his undenying love for the United States of America.
Unfortunately, the Fraternity had a history with the singer. They came into contact with each other while Presley was buying an airplane, and things didn't go so well for them.
He needed to fake his death after things went the wrong way, and the mafia wanted him dead. He even made a tombstone to throw the group off.
However, if you look closely at the tombstone, you can see that it says that his middle name is Aaron, with 2 A's, even though his real middle name only has 1 A in it.
He did this because it wouldn't be true if his real name was on there. I think that he's still out there, somewhere.
Yeah, me too. We will be seeing you after this short break to talk about Marilyn Monroe's death. Welcome back to What If. This conspiracy theory is going to be about the wonder Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was murdered by Robert Kennedy for two reasons.
She knew too much, and to cover up their affair in the 60s, Robert Kennedy was having an affair with Monroe. But when she got too attached, he had to protect his career.
Another reason she was murdered was because she knew too much about the Kennedys. She kept a diary filled with incriminating information she overheard from the Kennedys during her affair, and Mr. Kennedy killed her when he found out about it.
While usually quiet about their relationship, we had seen Marilyn with Kennedy just months before her death when she sung him Happy Birthday.
More evidence was found by an Australian filmmaker, found a partially redicated FBI document that states that Robert Kennedy was involved in her death.
The FBI continues to prove this theory by stating that the plot was carried out to silence Monroe, who had threatened to reveal her affairs with the Kennedy brothers. They also mentioned that Monroe was keeping records of conversations detailing highly confidential government information in a little red book. AKA
the diary we talked about earlier. See, everything lines up. This proves the government could kill you, and no one could ever find out the truth. Watch out. We will not be going to break for this, and we will be going straight to our outro.
That's all the time we have for today, and thank you for watching this show of What If.
What If. Tune in next week so you can see these wonderful faces again, and it's my birthday today, and I might call my mother, who is a kangaroo. I was adopted by kangaroos when I was a little boy.
That's nice.
It is very nice. A lot of my conspiracy theory background comes from that line of animalistic raising up. And if my friend
All
would
right.
be...
This has been a production of HPHS.TV.
See.
In a world where no one knows the truth, we are here to give you the answers you deserve. We will hunt for the truth and expose the lies. What if?